Hi, welcome back to Adventures with Rhonda. And today we're talking about a new you. Not a New Year's resolution, but a new you. You don't have to wait to January 1st. You don't have to wait until midnight strikes to start something new. You can start it right now. A new you. What do I mean by a new you? What I mean is there a person you want to be that you haven't been yet? When you look in the mirror, are you satisfied with the person that you see before you? Are you still thinking about being a better person tomorrow? I'm going to wait next year. I'm going to do this starting next month, starting the following year. What is it that you desire to be that's better than you are today? Whether you want to be a better person for your spouse, a better person for your children, a better person just to feel peace and relief. Start today. You don't have to wait till a new year begins, because when a new you starts, everything is changing. Everything becomes new. And give yourself grace to know that it is time. It is time for a better you. It's not saying that the old you was such a horrible person, and it may be where you've had some horrible things that you've done in your life and you want to change that path. The new you is about taking responsibility for your actions and understand that you are going to be better on the other end of this. You may decide you want to lose weight to better your health, make sure that you're there for your family members, to make sure that you're just going to be able to live a good, healthy life, to be more self-sufficient and independent. You may start a new budget challenge where you're going to say, I'm going to save that money this year. I'm going to start it today. I am going to start my goals and I'm going to begin life again till its fullest at this point in time. This is a new moment. This is a new me. This is a new you. And we are going to start fresh and we are going to be the best we can be. Take a look over your life. What are the things that you wish you had done years ago? That resolution that you started back 10 years ago or 5 years ago, or that one you just started last week. Things that are changing, things that are evolving. You are a part of that process. The world goes round, time changes, and so we are assuming that we are going to change as well, because time changes. We change. We change our hair, we change our style, we change our makeup, we change all of these things about us. But are we doing the superficial, or are we searching for the spiritual? What is it in your heart? Do you need to be more loving to someone? Do you just need to work on that anger management issue, that sin that so easily besets you, something that just constantly aggravates you and annoys you, something that the devil knows that if he presses that button, he's going to get the old man and you're going to flare up and you're going to go back to that rage, that darkness, that ugliness. We don't want to be hindered by our reactions to life situations. We want to remember who we are and stay fast and stand up for what we want to be, because we have the power to change who we are today by making the moments and the choices in this very time, this moment, because we are given that opportunity. So when you feel like you want to give up, not today. When you feel like you want to just throw in the towel, not today, because you know that you are better than this. Because you don't want to be looking back January 1 to say, I didn't accomplish that goal. I didn't make it. I didn't even start it. I tried it and I stopped. You want to be the one that said, I finished strong. I ran my race. I did it to the best of my ability. I've done everything in my power. And give yourself the grace to know that, you're going to have some hard moments and you're going to be having some struggles, but you're going to keep going despite those struggles. If you're looking for improvement on how you eat and making sure that you're not overeating. You may eat some chips here when you weren't supposed to, or you may smell the french fry, but the point is to get stronger, so where that same situation you're put in tomorrow won't affect you the same way it got to you yesterday. We're looking for the better, we're looking for the best in us, okay? So when you feel like you can't do it, you can do it. The same way you picked up that car keys to get in your car to drive, the same way you can put the keys down and sit and read a book and to just meditate on what are good and what are good, just things that are happening in your life. Think on those things that are good and just and pure. If we start to focus our mind, we can get our body to follow. So you're looking for, it may not necessarily be for your diet, but you're looking for a way to relieve the debt in your life. You need to get started with a budget. You need to make sure that your finances are laid out and you know what you can and cannot spend and what you are working for. You need to have goals for your money. You know you want to get that brand new house. You know you're not going to want to spend that money on a pair of $1,000 shoes when you can use that towards down payment. All of these things are necessary for us to realize what we want, and if we think about it and process and know the why, it's easy to get through the why can't I? Why can't I eat that fry? Why can't I go and buy what I want? Why? It's because there's something better on the other side of that. That temporary moment may cost you better things ahead. So you want to just realize I am stronger than this. Am I going to let something as simple as $1 affect my self-worth and free will? Am I going to let a burger deter me from what I want to do? It's not about the things that we set before us. It's about our willingness and our strength within us to say no. That you have that choice and you have that free will to say, no, I'm not going to do that. And we're bringing our mind and body into subjection where we are in control of it and it's not in control of us. A new you. What got you yesterday is not going to get you tomorrow. What got you trapped 5 minutes ago is not going to be the reason why you relapse 5 minutes later. We want to make sure that we are strong enough to fight for what is right within us. And we know we're better than the situation. We know we can be better. And think about all the things that you need to grow on, because there may be something you need as far as just more love. Be more loving to people. Be more gracious to say, they're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Be more gracious. Give them the same grace you expect somebody to give you if you stumble. And it's reciprocated back to us. And in turn, you realize that you're still strong, or stronger than your situation, but you have empathy for others and not just looking down upon people when they are struggling. And if you need more, just peace, just more rest, more time to be able to focus and to think, then you need to make sure you're managing your time wisely. Are you overextending yourself? Are you saying yes, yes, yes to a bunch of situations where it's taking away your rest and your peace and your family time? You need to prioritize what's most important. Give things the time that they need, but make sure it doesn't overpower the very best things in your life. So when we are talking about a better you, a better me, a better us, we're talking about things individually that will make us better. If you look and say, I'm not that person I want to be, how can you become that person you want to be? How can you be a better you, a better version of yourself? If you have an anger problem, if you're always upset with somebody doing things, if you're always upset and angry and nasty and bitter towards people, what can you do to fix that? Yeah, we know to be less bitter, less angry, but how do you do that? Instead of flaring up, don't open your mouth. Instead of yelling, don't open your mouth. Instead of immediately freaking out about something, don't open your mouth. You quiet yourself to take in to what's going on. You look at the surroundings, you understand what's happening around you, but you don't blow up and react to it. Somebody cut you off in traffic. Are you going to flare up, or are you just going to go, I hope they get where they're going safe? Don't let things cause you to be upset and make you feel angry and furious and rage. That's affecting your personal health. It's going to make your blood pressure increase. It's going to make you feel lousy. It's going to make you feel so tense and ready to just be a nasty person. And you don't want to be that person. A new you, a new me, a new us. So we're talking about becoming better people by doing the small things. Because these small daily things are going to build up to where it's going to be a natural event. Somebody says something out of the way, you're not going to yell back at them, bleepity bleep bleep. You're not going to go and act crazy. You're not going to start screaming at the top of your lungs, throwing things, knocking stuff over, because you're working on a better you. And in turn, if somebody's flipping out, going crazy, you're not going to scream back at them because you're working on a better you. Let's not wait till the new year to be a better person. Let's start right now. This is your new year. This is your new moment. This is your new moment in time where you can be the very best version of yourself. Give yourself grace because you know you're on a journey, but don't let that grace interfere with who you are trying to become, and let it become a stepping stone to keep you saying, oh, I can't do this, oh, I'm human, oh, this is happening. That's not going to be the problem. The problem, if you don't get through it, is that you refuse to fight those emotions, to be a better person. It's a bunch of choices. And if you refuse to make the right choice, you're stuck in the same situation. But if you take that first step and say, I'm going to do better, I'm going to eat less fattening things. I'm not going to eat all that stuff that's going to make my cholesterol high, make me feel fatigued, make me feel sluggish. I'm going to do better. Instead of eating all of that, I'm going to pick up some strawberries, some peaches, all of these fresh fruits that have the same kind of, provide nutrients, but also that little sugar rush you may need every now and then. So all of these things can be done. It's not hard. It's a matter of our own willpower, our own strength. So it's only harder if you feel like it's going to be hard. We can overthink it and make it harder than what it actually is. Or we can fight those emotions and say, you're not going to control me. I control my own body. I control my mind. And that I am able to fight these thoughts and I can get where I need to be. So I hope by January 1, you're already becoming that new person, that you're not waiting to be that person, that you're already on the right path and the right steps, that you're better in this moment than you were seconds ago, that you will be better tomorrow than you are right now. But don't put off what you can do today for tomorrow. Go ahead and start your new you.